Hello there, welcome to another Where's the Remote review. Today we're reviewing Attack on Titan Season 3 Part 2, and this is episode 54 of the entire series, I believe episode 17 of Season 3. If any of you guys are new to my YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe for more Attack on Titan content, reviews, reactions and more, and like the video if you enjoyed my review. So, Attack on Titan, bruv. That is probably the best episode so far of Season 3 Part 2. There have been a few where like not really much has happened, and there's been a few where like it's been like quite a bit of a build up to like the next episode. But this one was just this was it. Like this has been the maddest episode of Season 3 Part 2 so far. So, and this one actually got me in the feels a bit, man. Like especially with the ending. But I'll get into that in a bit. So like first things first. The first thing I want to talk about is Owen, bro. Now Owen, his charge. In the last episode, the speech that he did for the charge the Beast Titan was just so, it was so touching, and it was just so epic. Like there's just, Owen is my favourite character. He's my favourite character because there's just so much depth to him, and he's so brilliant. Like he's a brilliant leader. Not afraid to make like the biggest sacrifice for like the ultimate gain. Like he's a solid leader. Like in a situation where like humanity is down to like 10% in total, and the Titans are winning. Like he's the kind of character that you kind of like need. Like he's a very, in my take, considering the place that the world is in the Attack on Titan universe, he's a very realistic like general, very realistic commander. And yeah, it don't matter how savage he has to get, like he will just do the maddest of commands. But this one, like he literally sacrificed the entire brigade that would be on the wall just to distract the Beast Titan. But there was no other way for him to win. They were all gonna die anyway. So he used that charge to, you know, charge at the Beast Titan, but ultimately distract them from what was going on with Levi. But Owen, when Owen got his part of his chest like knocked out, part of his stomach knocked out, because that happened in the last episode. When I saw that, I was thinking, okay, damn, like, you know, what does that mean? But at the beginning of this episode, they go right to it, and you see Owen, he's hit, but in his eyes, you know how it's got to him, because his eyes, he looked upwards, like he was unconscious, and he falls off the horse. And after I saw that, I was like, rah, like Owen, you know, he was like one of the first to go, and then the rest of them just all get wiped out. I don't think Owen's dead, but yeah, seeing him get dealt with like that it hurts my heart, man. Seriously. Similar to what happened in Season 2 when he got bit by that Titan and had his entire arm. When I saw that happen, I was thinking, rah, Owen, you know. And the thing about Owen is he is such a G. Like even to like, while his half his arm was in the Titan's mouth, man was saying forward, like advance. He was still saying advance. That was sick. And even now with like the charge, he will say like, my soldiers charge, my soldiers run, like my soldiers charge. Like to the very end, man, he doesn't go back on what he has to say, and he's willing to sacrifice everything for the ultimate good. That's why Owen's my favorite. He's my favorite character by far, man. By far, he's just so sick. And obviously, the Beast Titan was enjoying himself, which I found quite interesting, because obviously he's been a bit of a mysterious character. The Beast Titan, he's just been there, like got stuff done, and that's it. But this side, we saw a little bit of his, I would say, kind of like human side, because he was enjoying, you know, wiping out the scouts, and he was getting frustrated with them because they, like he said, like they were making the same mistakes that the past humans have made in the past. But yeah, when Levi came through, oh my days. His eyes are gone! Bro, Levi butchered him. Absolutely butchered him. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know if Levi was going to get like battered or thrown around or be an even fight, but he ripped him to shreds like nothing. Like absolutely like nothing. He just destroyed him. And that was sick to see. I don't know which one I prefer, like Levi versus Beast Titan or Levi versus female Titan. I might need to rewatch that because I haven't seen him fight the female Titan in years now. But he went ham, and it's been a while since we've seen some like proper like Levi action. Like season 3 has been, it's been Levi's season. I'd say it's been Levi's season, but it's also been the season of like discovering and learning more like about the history and, you know, the Prime Titan. I forgot what it's called. Historia's family, the royal family, all that sorts. King Reese. So, whew. Yeah, Levi's scene with the fight with the Titan was nuts. And then past that, we obviously go to the fight with like Reiner and Bertold within the wall. And I was a bit disappointed in a few episodes before because, see, they went through all that effort to like hit Reiner with the thunder spears and the nape, and they didn't even finish him. They were just too busy talking about what to do, and then he like revives, and then Bertold blows up everyone. But he's back. They come back, and like Reiner and Bertold are literally back in full form. But this one, Hanji comes in, and Hanji, obviously, I was hoping like there'd be at least someone left of her squad. Like I thought there had to be at least someone who's left alive, because the impact of Bertold's explosion was huge. I was hoping at least someone would survive, and the fact that Hanji survived was like, that was nice, because I really like Hanji's character. She's crazy, but she's sick. It looked like she was missing an eye though, because when she came in, like half of her eye was like covered in blood or burnt, so she might be one-eyed now. But yeah, she came in, that was a nice surprise, man. And they blew Reiner straight out of the nape of the armored Titan. So that was sick. He should have been like blown to bits though, really, because he literally came out. He was blown out in like full body, no scars, nothing. Still recovering his face, but he was just blown out like nothing, and like it was another day. Like he got kicked out of a car or something. But yeah, so they've dealt with Reiner, and then so the scene that got me the most emotional, man, was Armin. Because Armin, obviously, he's brilliant, and he knows he's brilliant. He's got the mind. But when he sacrificed everything, you know, just to stall time for Eren to reseal the wall and take out Bertold, like everything he was saying was just so touching, man. Because Armin is obviously he's not a soldier. He's a strategy person. He's got the right mind for it. But in terms of like, you know, combat, he scored the lowest in that. And you know, he was always picked on. All that when they flash back to him being picked on and stuff, and his most courageous act at the end was him literally sacrificing his life, like being burnt to death, so that they could beat the Colossal Titan. That hit me, man. That hit me. That hit me. Armin's gone, man. I liked Armin. There were in like season 1 he was annoying. He had some good moments, but he was annoying. But as the season progressed, he just got more and more brilliant. To see him go out like that, man, it was deep. Literally burnt to a crisp. Yeah, man. That was deep. Armin's gone, man. R.I.P. But yeah, Armin was gone. Yeah, and then Eren just came and dealt with the Colossal. I like the way that they did it as well, that you just see him, you know, like Bertolt looks to the side, and then Eren is just there. He's like, I've gotcha. And he just is silent, and you just see him go in and slice him and bring him out, and rip Bertolt out. That was sick. That was sick. So I'm pretty happy with how that went out. So yeah, all in all, this has probably been like the best episode of season 3 part 2 so far. Thought it was a lit episode, but so much loss, man. So much loss. Literally the only people left now is what, Hanji, Levi, Jean, Armin, no, not Armin, Eren, Sasha and Connie. So there's 6 scouts left. And no, there's the other guy who survived at the end, and at the end there was a little clip with the one guy who survived the march, the soldiers' march into the Beast Titan, and it looked like he had Erwin on his back. So in the next episode, it looks like, because I haven't seen the manga, I've avoided the manga on purpose, it looks like Levi might have a chance to inject Erwin with the serum. So, you know, that could go any way. Like, that could go any way. He could inject him with the serum, and the first person he eats is Mikasa or Connie. So you'd have to literally like have all 3 of them right in front of him, and then have just Erwin like just go mad at them. So we'd have to see. But yeah, man, crazy. So yeah, next episode, bring it on, bruv. Bring it on. I just need to know how it ends. I need to know how this season ends, because how they did it, season 3, part 1, that last episode when it had the creepy clip at the end where it like fast forwards like Mikasa attacking Levi. I just need to know how it gets to that point of Mikasa trying to kill Levi. I need to know how that happens. So excuse me, but yeah, man. So all in all, sick episode. Out of 10, probably give it a. I think I'd give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. That was a sick episode. So yeah, I can't wait for the next one. So what do you guys think about, like, you know, my review of Attack on Titan season 3 episode 15? Let me know in the comments below. Did you guys love it? Did you loathe it? Let me know. And if you enjoyed my review, don't forget to like this video. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you on my next Attack on Titan review.